Hebrews chapter 2. For this reason, we must pay attention all the more to what we've heard, so that we will not drift away. For if the message spoken through angels was legally binding, and every transgression of disobedience received a just punishment, how will we escape if we neglect such a great salvation? This salvation had its beginning when it was spoken of by the Lord, and it was confirmed to us by those who heard him. At the same time, God also testified by signs and wonders, various miracles, and distributions of gifts from the Holy Spirit according to his will. For he is not subjected to angels, the world to come that we are talking about, but someone somewhere has testified. What is man that you remember him, or the Son of Man that you care for him? You made him lower than the angels for a short time. You crowned him with the glory and honor, and subjected everything under his feet. For in subjecting everything to him, he left nothing that is not subject to him. As it is, we do not yet see everything subjected to him, but we do see Jesus, made lower than the angels for a short time, so that by God's grace he might taste death for everyone, crowned with the glory and honor, because he suffered death. For in bringing many sons and daughters to glory, it was entirely appropriate that God, for whom and through whom all things exist, should make the pioneer of their salvation perfect through sufferings. For the one who sanctifies and those who are sanctified all have one Father. That is why Jesus is not ashamed to call them brothers and sisters, saying, I will proclaim your name to my brothers and sisters. I will sing hymns to you in the congregation. Again, I will trust in him. And again, here I am with the children of God that gave me. Now since the children have flesh and blood in common, Jesus also shared these, so that through his death he might destroy the one holding the power of death, that is the devil, and free those who were held in slavery all their lives by fear of death. For it is clear that he does not reach out to help angels, but to help Abraham's offspring. Therefore, he had to be like his brothers and sisters in every way, so that he could become a merciful and faithful high priest in matters pertaining to God, to make atonement for the sins of the people. For since he himself has suffered when he was tempted, he is able to help those who are tempted. So as we see here, Jesus is our high priest. He became like us so he can suffer and free us from the fear of death. He became like us so that he can show us the Father and proclaim his name. He became like us so that he can put subjected everything under his feet. Jesus is our high priest. Jesus is the one who gave his life for us so we can become children of God. And not just children, but sons of God. We have the right and the inheritance to everything Jesus has because he paid the price for us through his blood and by being a righteous sacrifice. Therefore, we now are sons of God through faith, and we get every blessing promised by God because Jesus paid the price.